I'm so excited to have you in my space. And I have a good news, guys. We are over 1,000 subscribers already. Wow, that feels good. Thank you so much. And so I want to say thank you to everybody that have subscribed to my channel. I want to say thank you to everybody. At some point, you probably must have found something useful on my channel. It could be something related to real estate. It could be something related to family life. Whatever content brought you here, I want to say thank you so much. And please, let's get more people on our side. Let's bring more people into this family. And also remember to like this video. Liking videos is even now pretty much more important than ever before. So turn on notifications so that you can be the first to see another video whenever I drop a new one. The title of this video is very clear and loud from the thumbnail already. You can see it. I have so many questions in my inbox and in my DMs asking questions, most especially about the video I made some time ago, 10 luxurious and expensive estates to live in the city of Ibadan. A lot of people want to find out more about some of these estates and the likes. I will be answering some of the questions, all right? Some of the questions by creating another content. Am I making sense? Right. So I'm going to be answering some of the questions with another video with that thumbnail that you have seen, and I will be sharing with you areas where the average people live in the city of Ibadan. A publication came out some days ago, and I'm so excited to share with you again that Ibadan is one of the cities in Nigeria that a lot of people want to live in right now. As a matter of fact, a lot of investors are moving into Ibadan bigger and better than we have ever seen it before. All right. And so when I encourage you to come to Ibadan to invest, when I encourage you to come to Ibadan to live and stop putting yourself through the traffic and the hard life in Lagos, some of you will not believe, but it's okay. I believe that when Lagos show you pere, you probably will port to a more comfortable and more, calm and chill life. So Ibadan is that place. And number one on my list of areas where the average people live in the city of Ibadan. Number one on my list is Elebu Oluyole Extension. Elebu Oluyole Extension is just behind Oluyole Estate. Now, Oluyole Estate is one of the estates that rich people live in the city of Ibadan. Unfortunately, Oluyole Estate did not make that list, and I got so many questions. People telling me Oluyole Estate is okay, Oluyole Estate is fine. Yes, but if you carefully go through some of the estates that I mentioned in that video, you will agree with me that yes, Oluyole Estate is dope. Yes, Oluyole Estate is amazing, but Oluyole Estate is not just on that list. By my own assessment. So you can make your own assessment and also judge, all right? Oluyole Estate is one of the oldest estates in the city of Ibadan. For those of you who are very familiar with Oluyole Estate, and if you are very familiar with Mobile in Ring Road, and most importantly, Dominos Pizza, or Dominos Outlet at Cold Stone. There's a turning just before Dominos. If you're coming in from Mobile, that is the main Oluyole residential estate. And that's initially the first Oluyole estate ever before the other extension. As a matter of fact, some of the places where some of us call Oluyole Estate today is even Oluyole Extension. E.g., when we talk about Are in Oluyole is Oluyole Extension. Anywhere around Rehoboth Cathedral in Oluyole is Oluyole Extension. That is not even the main Oluyole. But let's come to Elebu, which is number one in no particular order of areas where the average people live in the city of Ibadan. Elebu Oluyole Estate extension is very close to Oluyole. As a matter of fact, when the former governor of Oyo State, Otumba Christopher Lawakala, God bless his memory, made the expressway from New Garage into the Bembu and Pata axis, which is the phase one of that estate. One of the areas that fortune smiled at during that period is Elebu Oluyole Extension. Now, Elebu became the hot cake of any investor, of any real estate human being who is driven by real estate when the road, came up. The road opened it up and a lot of people started buying property in that area. Right now, you might not get the extra and the richest people in Elebu Oluyole Extension, but I bet you are going to find some of the beautiful, nice architectural design, and dope houses in Elebu Oluyole extension. As a matter of fact, Elebu right now has its own extension also, which a plot of land is selling about 2 to 3 million naira already in the extension of Elebu itself, and the main Elebu, residential with extension to the Akoto axis and the likes. Some of these people now sell a plot of land as high as 7 million, 8 million, depending on who you are buying from. So when we talk about areas where the average people live in the city of Ibadan, and even this average can be relative. Some average some average is a little above average, but let's talk about basic average in Nigeria, because if you're average in Nigeria, like, you get money. So the average that we're talking about is the chill and the average people, and so you're looking for that place to get something for yourself, a piece of land, a property, or you want to invest. Akobo Ojuirin Estate is just on the chill side, and I think any average Nigerian can afford it. Number 2 on my list, in no particular order, is Iriakari Estate. All right, Iriakari Estate. Iriakari Estate is also one of the areas in Ibadan that enjoyed that massive boom when that expressway, the one I mentioned earlier, from New Garage into the express and then linking the Apata axis. Iriakari Estate is also one of the areas that enjoyed that massive growth. As a matter of fact, by my tour of Iriakari Estate over the years, I can say that Iriakari Estate is even a little more planned than some of the estate in Elebu. That is the one I mentioned before now. Iriakari Estate is also one place where you find chill average Nigerians. They are not very rich, but they also understand detailing and excellence to a very large extent. The area is chill, all right, it's cool. You might not be 100% able to compare it with the Akobos, with the GRAs, with the Jericho Estate, all right, but you find the average people right there in Iriakari Estate. I am not very sure how much a plot of land go for in Iriakari Estate right now, but if you would like me to, do findings for you and let you know how much it costs to buy a plot of land in Iriakari Estate right now, I'll be willing to do that. So if you're interested in that, please drop a comment below for me in the comment section, and I'll be glad to look into that and let you find out. So, average human being, you want somewhere chill, nice, and not too far from the city center. Iriakari Estate is that place where the average you can actually afford. Moving on to the third one, Alakia Airport is another fantastic place. All right, just by the airport in that area, you should know already that this area will look, it's going to be dope. All right. Ibadan, which is a city and not a village, I've said that a million times on my channel, all right, do not have an international airport yet. We still have a local one, all right, but every area, most especially the place called Alakia Estate, just around the airport, is dope to live for the average mind, all right? You're not the senator, you can continue to name all the, amazing professions, right? But you're blessed and you also want to live in a chill zone, all right? Alakia Airport is that place for you. As a matter of fact, I can also tell you that the Nigerian brewery, the makers of Maltina and some of the beverages and beer that you enjoy, is also in Alakia. All right, so that area, you find, of course, some of the expatriates that work with the Nigerian brewery. They live around there. Some of the people that work for the, aviation authority in Ibadan, they live around there. All right, and of course, some other average people, some government people, even also live in Alakia in Ibadan. So Alakia is chill, and Alakia is not very central. It's not very close to the city center. But what do I mean by city center? It's not close to places like Bodija, Ring Road, and the likes, but it is very close to Iwo Road. If I'm not mistaken, driving from Alakia to Iwo Road shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes off the traffic. And it is also very close to Bolag International Market, which is the popular baggy market. So if you're into shopping, you like to buy fabrics, close proximity to buy food, and you're just chill. And if you also live outside of Ibadan, e.g. you work in Iwo, you work in Oshogbo, you work in Ile-Ife, and you are looking for somewhere to buy a property, trust me, Alakia is chill, and the average mind can actually survive and be comfortable in that area. Going to the fourth one on my list, in that video, I made mention of Akobo Estate. All right, Akobo Estate is dope. Akobo Estate is dope. When we talk about the Kolapo Shola, when we talk about Akala in Akobo, and some other smaller estates in that area. One other place around Akobo where the average people live and land is still relatively affordable, and also you find good houses in that area, is Elewuro, Akobo, off Akobo Road. This is the area that house the popular Niniola Estate that I have been talking about for more than 3 months now. And as a matter of fact, Niniola Estate is still selling right now. And to all of my viewers, I'm definitely going to be giving you a great offer for this Ileya festival that is coming. All right. So before now, a plot of land in Niniola Estate is going for 1.8 million naira. But if you come from my channel, you give me a message on my channel, I will definitely going to be giving you a discount from my channel. So when you call from my channel or send a DM using all the details in the description box, please let us know that you are coming from my YouTube channel, and we will definitely give you a cut of the price. Now, Elewuro is one area very close to Akobo, all right? And just because it is close to Akobo, and a lot of people cannot afford to live in the Kolapo Sholas and the likes, one place they always look out for to get a property is anywhere very close to Akobo, because it will rub off. So if Akobo is for the rich, obviously its environment will be for the average. And so Elewuro is one nice place to buy a property if you're average and you also want to build something. All right, you want to build something really comfortable compared to some other areas in the city of Ibadan. Elewuro is very different. Again, like I said, if Akobo is for the rich, then Elewuro will be for the average. Now let's move on to number 5. Let's talk about Ologun in Ibadan. Let's talk about Ologun. Ologun is one fantastic area to also live in, and you find average people there. One of the issues with Ologun right now is that a lot of average people now live there so much more that the traffic in that area is very bad. The traffic in that area is very bad. So let's look at the University of Ibadan. Ologun is very close to the University of Ibadan. It's very close to the Polytechnic of Ibadan. And as a matter of fact, most of the landlords in Ologun are professors and doctors or people in the academic setting, people who cannot afford to buy the aerodrome, which is also in the video that we made some times ago as one of the top 10 estates or luxurious and rich estates in Ibadan. Some of these professors and doctors who cannot afford these places would go to places like Ologun to buy property. You get to Ologun and you find very fine houses owned by very, average people. So some of them cannot afford to pay the levies of some of these high and brow estates in Ibadan. So they just choose to go to some of these chill areas to buy a land. One other thing I'm going to be doing is I'll be looking forward for people, if I can get 10 people who can actually drop a comment and let me know if they are willing to know the prices of land in some of the areas that I've mentioned. I'll be willing to share with you. So let's make that another content, okay? So I'm going to keep the prices of the land in these areas and let me know if you are willing to know, and then I'll make another video about it. So Ologun is also another chill place. It has very high proximity to Central Road, places like Jericho. It's also very close to Jericho, Ele, very close to University of Ibadan, Polytechnic of Ibadan, Songo Road, Mokola Roundabout. No traffic from Ologun to Mokola Roundabout. Shouldn't take you anything less than 15 to 20 minutes. All right. It's a chill area, and if you're average, all right, I know we're supposed to prophesy to be rich, but we all know how pocket size is. So you think you're not yet there, but God has blessed you with something. I highly recommend that you get yourself something at Ologun. Back to back away from Ologun, I'll talk about Ajibode off UI or behind University of Ibadan. Ajibode is just behind the popular and prestigious University of Ibadan. All right. This area also you find doctors, professors, renowned people in academics. You even find some of these white professors They just get something there. You find quite a number of serviced apartments. You find quite a number of hostels by private individuals and a charity organization building something. But they are not just building anything. They are building something sweet, all right? But it is not also as expensive to live or buy a property in Ajibode UI compared to some of the luxurious estate which I mentioned in that video. Now I'm mentioning that video. I'm going to link it up here. If you haven't seen that video, you probably have to see that video so that you can understand what this video is all about. So average people live in Ajibode, all right? They are not the very rich and rich people, but it's also a place where you can raise a child, all right, in a very serene environment. As a matter of fact, it is also very close to a university, but not just any kind of university, a university like the University of Ibadan. So yes, I highly recommend Ajibode UI if you want to get something chill. And finally, I am going to talk about Soka. Now, Soka rings a bell. Yes, Soka rings a bell. But unfortunately, the name of that area is not Soka anymore. It has been changed just because of the bad name you guys have given to Soka. That area is now called New Felele because it's just across the road from Felele. But there are so many other chill and dope estates inside Soka. When you drive in from the main road, which is from the popular Doini bus stop or Bemiwo bus stop, as the case may be, you might not find some of the houses that you feel are like the best. These houses are also not bad, but when you take your time to drive in and deep into the core of Soka, you will surely be blown away because some of the facility and properties you find there are nice. And they are not bad for the average mind to live in. As a matter of fact, some of these rich people also have properties in some of these areas that I mentioned, because you know what real estate is all about. It is increasing, it is appreciating, and it's even much more increasing and appreciating because it is Ibadan, because we are right in the forefront of every investor right now, like right now. So you want to get something by the express, you want something very close to Challenge, something very close to Ring Road. Ring Road is one of the chill and bubbling areas in Ibadan. Ring Road house the popular Palms Mall, which house at ShopRite and some of these top brands, Brandex Mall in Challenge. The list is endless. So Soka is also one place. Off traffic, minus traffic, driving from Soka to Challenge shouldn't take you nothing less than 6 to 7 minutes off traffic. So that's another place that I highly recommend if you are not, if you are not your $10 and you want something really chill. That is another place that I strongly recommend for you. Now, note carefully that these areas that I mentioned are not in any particular order, and this is just my own rating, as there are so many other dope areas that I probably skipped while putting this video together. But you can take my words to the market that if you are looking for something average, you can get from these areas. Again, I mentioned if you want me to make videos or a video explaining and telling you how much it costs to get a plot of land or property in that area, I'll be willing to share that with you. All I need you to do is just drop a comment for me in the comment section, and then I'll look into that and then get back to you right here. If you are still watching this video, then you are my real MVP. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed to this video, please click on the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. It is free, no extra data, no extra time. Just click on it, that bell beside it, turn it on and click on all so that you can get all of my videos when I drop. And most importantly, click on the like button. It will help more people find my video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll surely see you in the next one.